Good morning from the central fish wharf in Piraeus, one of the 11 fish wharfs located in Greece. At the gate, we meet the security guards, who check the credentials of the people entering the area in order to allow access, as entrance to the fish wharf is not permitted to the general public. We also see the administrative staff, who are responsible for registering incoming and outgoing goods. We move towards the auction area, where we can see the packaging unit on our right, the canteen, as well as the headquarters of the fish wharf. We are in the floodlit auction room, in the heart of the fish stock market. It is nighttime, but inside the market, it feels like midday. Around us, crowds of people are gesturing and shouting, buying and selling all kinds of catches displayed in front of us, waiting for the buyers to show up. Negotiations and sales start at 2 o'clock in the morning and culminate late in the morning hours. Around the time the last fishmonger, restaurant, market, and hawker has bought his wares. An average of 550 shoppers visit the market every day. To the left and right, we can spot the wholesalers' offices staffed by the salesperson, accounting support staff, and sales assistant. The Piraeus Fish Wharf is the largest fish wharf in the Balkans. Within the fish wharf, there are 98 production, trading, and processing companies operating a total number of 450 employees. The wharf handles an average of 11,900 fish crates with a total net weight of 78 tons of fish per day and a value of 283,000 euros. The 11 local branches of the Central Markets and Fishery Organization throughout Greece ensure that fresh and high-quality fish, which is the outcome of Greek fishermen's hard work, reaches the markets. At the same time, regional economies are stimulated through the commercial activity that develops around the fish wharfs, with value-added services such as packaging and relaying plants, which increase the value of the raw material and facilitate the export process. We are in front of the office of Mr. Savvas Mirnakis, president of the fishmongers of the Keratsini Fish Market. It is one of the oldest offices of the fish market. Mr. Mirnakis is a fourth-generation fishmonger and an ichthyologist. He trades fish from all over Greece and abroad, farmed sea bream and sea bass, anchovies and octopus from the city of Kavala, mussels from Limnos Island, Atlantic groupers, and even Norwegian salmon. We are at the dock, and we can see the fishing boat bringing its catch to the fish market. Inside the boat, assistant fishermen are sorting the catch and packaging it before unloading it onto the fish dock. The captain fisherman will sell the catch to wholesalers like Mr. Mirnakis. What we see here are purse-seiners, who usually fish for anchovies, sardines, mackerel, and other bluefish. Fishermen are one of the most vulnerable productive classes in the country, playing a key role in the fish trade process and managing fish stocks, which are a national asset. The Central Markets and Fisheries Organization considers its highest duty to ensure the viability of fishermen and fish traders. It develops infrastructure and information technology support in the fish market premises and promotes the adoption of new regulatory acts that guarantee the business sustainability. catches also arrive at the fish farm by trucks from all over Greece that are caught either on the open sea or from fish farms. The fish market freighters unload the catch and transport it inside the auction area using special lifting equipment. Freighters should not only work hard, but also be alert and agile. Each office's sales assistant, along with the help of the freighter, lays out the fish on the post in order to make them attractive to potential buyers. He knows, in cooperation with the wholesaler, which fish to promote at the sales opening and which towards the end at lower prices, and positions them accordingly. He or she invites customers by explaining the characteristics of the merchandise and the price. Owners or employees of the fish stores, hotels and restaurants, procurement officers from supermarkets, and hawkers flock to the fish market every night. They examine the available catch, check the prices offered, and choose which merchandise to buy in order to sell them at the shop counter in the morning. The wholesaler negotiates and agrees on the fish prices based on the supply and demand of each catch. Once the prices are finalized, the sales assistant marks the buyer's name on the package and sets it aside until the freighter can transfer them to the buyer's truck. The next step for the buyer is to obtain the sales invoice and pay the price of the goods. Each office appoints 2 to 3 accounting support staff employees who issue invoices, collect debts from previous sales, and pay the suppliers. We are inside the fish processing and packaging area, where workers clean, fillet, and pack certain fish such as bass, stripers, and stingrays. They place octopus and all kinds of mollusks in special machines and supervise their processing before they are sent to the auction floor. At the same time, the cleaners remove debris and thoroughly wash the area. We note that all workers wear suitable uniforms to protect them from moisture and to comply with the health and safety regulations. Before leaving, buyers usually procure ice from the fish market's ice house so as to preserve their merchandise. Here, we can see the icebreaker operator and certain sales assistants, along with a business manager who issues invoices and handles the money. As we head back to the exit, we pass by the loading ramp before approaching the gate, where unloaders load the fish into the buyer's trucks. Everyone wants to quickly load the acquired goods and rush to sell them. As soon as everyone leaves, the cleaning staff of the fish market makes the proper preparations in order for the market to be ready for next day operations.